Hey you guys, it is Matthew Woodstock back with another video. In today's video, I am going to be talking about how to be productive and maintain your mental health during the quarantine due to the coronavirus. I hope you all are staying safe and being cautious during this uncertain time we're in. It's definitely something different. It's a little surreal, but calm at the same time. I also hope you aren't watching the news 24/7 because it will make you feel like the world is on fire. But anyways, I think this quarantine situation, I'm not saying the coronavirus, but the quarantine situation is a very good time for all of us humans to gather ourselves, breathe, and create. So, with that being said, let's jump right in this video.
Well,
The show.
next question. See ya.
So, if you don't know about me, I love the gym. I go 5 days a week before all of this happened, of course. And now that the gyms are closed in New York City, I have resulted to working at home. What you guys can do is jog, you can do home videos, YouTube videos at home, and you can also do with what me and my boyfriend are doing is 100 push-ups a day. And yeah, just do whatever you can to stay fit. In my neighborhood, it's honestly it's pretty cool jogging. If you guys are comfortable going outside, personally, I think it's okay to go outside. I'm not scared. I I don't really know what to believe. It's so much information out there changing. I think it's okay. So make your call. If you're okay with going outside, jogging is definitely something that I think you should do. Get your blood pumping, you know? Cook for yourself. I really hope you guys are not either one, ordering food every day, which is pretty freaking expensive. And I work at my job still. It's a restaurant and we do delivery there. And yo, we have guest customers. We call them guests at my job. We have guests that order food literally every day or literally every time I'm working, which is like like 4 or 5 days a week now. Yeah. And they be pumping through $50 like it's nothing. Unless you stack in like that, I think ordering every day is a little excessive. So cook your own food. I think this is a great time to go on YouTube. Is this guy staring at me? I wonder if he's staring at me. He's just been out looking through the window. Oh child, the quarantine is just getting to people. They don't know what to do. But anyways, what have I been saying? Cook your own food. I have been cooking my own food. Actually, my boyfriend has been cooking food mainly, but we've been cooking at home. We've been eating home cooked meals. So I hope y'all are not indulging in like ramen noodles all day if you don't have to. Cook food, use this time to learn how to make some food. YouTube is honestly a god. So much creative people on there, so much content. Use that to your advantage and cook some food. I got my little notes, so if you see me look down, that's why. Read books. This is such an amazing time to read books. what are the statistics? The average person reads, what is it? The average American or the average person reads like one book a year, something like that, something crazy. That's like, read more books, spend less time on the apps and read more books, and specifically self help books. Read books on whatever issues you currently are facing mentally. Read books on people that are different from you. Get an understanding. Read books on being present. Read books on getting out of your head. I'll link in the description my top 3 favorite books that you should read, just in general for life, that have changed my life and helped me be less reactive and try to be understanding than getting emotional. And unfortunately, in this digital age, we see a caption and then we get angry without checking for the facts. And then for the people that actually look into it, you see that, oh, it actually wasn't the case that it looks to be. Looks can be very deceiving, so read books. Books will change your life, for real. And fun books are good too. I personally do not read fun, like leisure books, like books that you just like read for like that have adventures. It's kind of not my style. I live life like on a timer, so I don't personally, but I was told that reading fiction books are really good for your mind. Like it's good for the imagination and creativity. So read books. Journal. If y'all are not journaling, what are y'all doing? For those that don't know what journaling is, the way I see it is just documenting your life. Whatever thoughts that you have on your mind, whatever happened, a summary of your day. Something bad happened and you want to get it out, write it down. Journaling is honestly, it's its own therapy. You're just writing out what you're thinking in your mind and you're putting it on paper. And I like to, when I'm journaling, like I try not to make it so negative, like, oh, I hate life, the end. No, that's pretty toxic. What I do personally is if I'm feeling bad, I'll write about how bad I was feeling and then rephrase that sort of thinking to make a better day. Like, yeah, what happened today was so crazy and I feel so bad, but I'm glad that tomorrow is another day for me to start fresh and become stronger than I was before. Journaling is very good. Get you a book. Not all stores are closed. If you go to like a pharmacy, I'm sure they have like aisles with like supplies so you can buy a book. Journal. Take advantage of that. Not just in quarantine, but in life. Meditate. It's something that I need to work on because I don't do it as much, but meditation is very good for remembering things, and they say being present as well. I think it's very good for remembering things. When I meditate, you don't have to do it for a long time too. I suggest, like, if you never meditated or you really don't, I suggest that you start off with like very small increments. Like, instead of jumping into 10 minutes where that could feel like 10 hours, start yourself on, honestly, challenge yourself for 3 minutes. Even that might feel long for somebody that doesn't meditate because you're just keeping yourself still. and just just let your mind run. Don't entertain the thoughts. You can witness it, but don't acknowledge it. Don't dig into the story, and then you become a part of it. So just let the thoughts just come and pass. And what you'll notice is that, like, whatever you're thinking, like things in the back of your head of stuff that you needed to do, or conversations that came up in the past that you wanted to rekindle on, would just pop up, and I'd be like, oh, I have to do this. Like, and I'm a type of person that writes down a lot of stuff, and sometimes I still forget. Meditation. Start off slow and gradually go your way up. Use your time to create goals. Just get a notepad. Think about your life. Think about stuff that catches your attention. Stuff that it's usually the stuff that you like to do, not in front of people. I feel like that makes sense. Or let me say this. Just write down things that you want to do. Like, just really just, it could be small stuff. You want to customize a shoe for yourself. You want to make a shirt logo for yourself. Just goals. Just write down stuff. Give yourself stuff to look forward to in life. I think that's why people get depressed, because when you're not looking forward to anything, you're just a stick in the ocean, just going. So write down goals. Keep up with your friends and family. That's very important. Don't isolate yourself. I tend to not be the most social person, and I'm working on becoming more comfortable in social settings. So with that being said, this is something I'm working on, but challenge yourself. Like, if you're not the most social person, because some people are sitting here having like Zoom chats with like 10 people every day, and like my boyfriend, he has his Zoom chats and he's drinking with his buddies, and I'm just like, and then he kind of like insinuates me to like go and say hi, and I'm just like, fuck, like I'm not that kind of girl. I feel like I'm not. I don't know, not yet at least. But keep up with your friends and family. What I did was a 10 people challenge, where I made it my goal to find 10 people to text how they're doing and if they're okay during the situation. And you don't even know how like that will make somebody's day. Especially somebody that's had a bad day, and you text them like, hey, like out of the blue, somebody that you don't text, and you text them like, hey, how are you doing? Yo, they will love you. Challenge yourself now. Text 10 people, text 10 random people that you could think of in your head first. If you can't think of 10, at least think of 5. If you can't think of 5, think of 4. Because if you can't think of 4 people now, oof. Okay. Yeah, go on your contact list then. Because I'm not going to lie, I kind of did that too, because I was like, ooh. Yeah. So try it out. Text 10 people. Text random people on your mind. And if you want, let me know how it went in the comments. What not to do. I'm going to brush on this really quickly because it looks like my camera's about to die. Social media. Social media is okay when you are, in my opinion, like, you're like posting like content that you disciplined yourself to create, and then you want to share it to the world. But if you're just on social media, just like for hours at a time, just like looking at pages of memes, and then you run out of memes because the people didn't post anything relevant, anymore. So you go on another page to look at content, and then they don't have no content, and you go on another page. Like if you're at that point, then you have a problem with technology. Like, you are distracted, and that is really not good for your mental health, and it is not good for your personal life. Like, you're better than sitting down just scrolling, looking at like shit. Like, is this gonna make you money? Is it, like, if it's not making your life better, like if it's not relevant to your life or making your life better, then you probably should like slow down on the social media. Because Instagram is like, I have a love-hate relationship with it. Honestly, when I get to the top and I'm working my way there, I promise you I'm gonna have a assistant that literally just controls my social media. Like, you won't even see me do this. You might see me do that. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't like using Instagram because, at least with my personality, I have this like addictive mentality to it. Like, it's an addicting app. I find myself like once I'll take a break and I'm like, oh man, I feel great like not being on it, and then I go on it just to like check on it, and it's like right away I just like fall into its like trap. These apps are designed to make you keep using them, to still be on it, and just to invest time on their apps. Be careful with social media during this quarantine, because honestly, this is such a beautiful time. I'm not saying the coronavirus is beautiful, but this is such a beautiful time for the world to work on their self. I'm telling you, if we don't get no dope ass movies, I'm talking original movies, new fashion ideas, new video games, new inventions, like after this, I don't know what to say for humanity. But we are. And you guys are going to be like blown away by the amazing things that disciplined people are creating right now with this time. So use this time for your advantage. Use this slower pace to your advantage. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Quickly, don't sleep all day. Life is beautiful. I hope it's not raining every day where you live, but I mean, right now it's a beautiful day in New York, for me right now. And sleeping all day, I think the first week of this quarantine, y'all got y'all sleep. Anything else is just y'all just being lazy. And really the key to all of this is discipline. I struggle with it every day. If it was easy, we'd all be millionaires. If it was easy, we'd all have Ferraris. If it was easy, I would be in a mansion right now. If it was easy, I would have Charles pick me up in his white limo and drive me to work in style. It's discipline. It's discipline. It's forcing yourself to do something even when you don't feel like it, because the mind it likes normacy. It likes what it's used to. And if it's used to you being on Instagram all day, and then all of a sudden you're trying to like read a book on self-help, it's like, ugh, no, like it's easier to just do what I've been doing and waste time. Discipline, you guys. Like, you gotta force yourselves. It's a battle that I struggle with, but I'll tell you this, I don't give up. So, and Netflix. I know we're home, and I could attest for this. I've watched like way too many movies that I never watched Netflix, really. Before I started dating my boyfriend, I never watched Netflix. Like, I just saw it as a waste of time in this world of like considering, I'm young and I'm trying to like make something for myself. Like, I feel like I don't need to be doing all that. So Netflix is not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to relax. But don't, too much of anything is bad. That's all I'll say. Like, too much of just about anything is bad. And with that being said, I will conclude this video. You guys stay safe and think for yourselves. And we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna have some dope ass content after all this. You guys feel free to follow me on Instagram. Oh, the irony. Feel free to follow me. I be on there sometimes, a little bit too much. Shoot me a DM if you have a question. I'll try to answer it as soon as possible. And yeah, my Instagram is Matthew Woodstock, no space, just MATTHEW WOODSTOCK. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.